Okay, hello homesteaders, preppers, prepsteaders. As you can see, we got a little snow. And those of you that are moving to the Ozarks from the Midwest or cold places, don't forget to pack your heavy winter gear. We still get cold weather. It is cold. I got to show you a couple problems I've got around here right now. Luckily, I did that work on the mini splits because it is cold. And last time when I had all those heat problems, the hoses, the insulation was really bad. So luckily right now, we're underneath the solar array. Thankfully, we have bifacial panels because as you can see, the backside, I'm still getting some light in. Thankfully, we went with a big battery bank because I'm going to show you my big problem here. One of the things you can see, my panels are completely covered up. And I've been in doing on some other things. I need to clear these off. So that's the project. And unfortunately, there's a layer of ice underneath there. So what I need to do is scrape as much off, let the sun do its work, and hopefully the batteries will carry us through. We've got a lot of battery, so I'm pretty confident. Even with the mini splits, they're working so efficiently now. Our house is 73, which is pretty nice. The mini office studio, it's struggling a little bit. It's much better since I sealed it, but the floor is not insulated. So it's actually pretty warm in there, but the floor is cold. I don't know if you can see it back there. Well, it's back there. We're gonna head back that way because it's cold. So I've got some projects to do, but a lot of indoor projects today. I'll show you that right now. So the little mini office studio, as you can see, it's off the ground. We still haven't completely done the renovized footings on it. I mean, it's more secure than it was, but it is still not exactly the way we want it. And the other problem, I was driving the UTV through here today. When you go underneath here, okay, as you can see in here, it's just a floor with nothing, no insulation, zero insulation. So I need to get some in. We were supposed to have it spray foamed, and I'm still waiting on the spray foam guy to do this. This would help a lot. I've got a longer stick to mount the camera too, so I'm not in your face. I know I get some people that say I'm too in your face, but I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I'm going to show you anyways. That big pile of first cuts, the wood. I might have did a video on it, but I'll show you it right now. So there's my trailer full of the first cuts. They're pine and cedar, but I'm going to use them for a lot of projects around here. This big load was $20. Okay, let's go over here, show you my other problem I've got, which I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. Hey, you can see everything is covered in snow. Okay, so if you look at the house, I don't know how good you can see in here, but there's a few divots along the roof line, which tells me that there's something with the insulation. So, but if you also look, the house indents in, and where those lines are up there is also where the other roof line starts and begins. So it could just be just a slight temperature differential. I mean, I'm assuming there's some heat coming out of there, but yeah. And there's Jen down there taking care of the animals. I'm glad I've got a big, old school Cabela's down parka because this jacket, I got it years ago and it is a lifesaver. I'm gonna go take a quick gander into the bunker. Actually, I'm not, it's cold. I'm gonna go in, but just to get going on some projects, I'm gonna kind of mash this together with some other video. You can see within a week how the temperature can just change here. So that's one of the things you gotta consider when you wanna go live in the mountains, is the weather can just go crazy. And pretty much the town shut down that we're close by to. Everything's out here shut down. It is cold. They've salted the roads, but it didn't work too good. I took the UTV down to get the mail, but the mail didn't come. I had to just so you can kind of get an idea how much snow we have. I had to clear this out this morning. Okay, it's warm in here though. It is, I mean, even with the floor not insulated the way it is, it's 76 in here. So this little building still warms up really good. Up there on the line, see that spray foam? I sealed all that up, and now we're able to maintain temperature in here. And then you can kind of see what we've got going on in here. We've got some plants. Our garden has started. We got some, the garden is going right there. And our little makeshift curtain. But this is the office view. How great is this? Just a snowy mountain paradise. Okay. A lot going on. Not a lot going on because of the weather. But I'm going to go get something to eat. Just wanted to give this is going to be part of another video of just what's going on. But I had to take advantage of the weather because, you know, you don't, I was told that we don't get much snow out here. And when we were buying the property, they said the last time they got a big snow was like 9 years ago. Now it's been twice that we've had a big snow here, so it's kind of cool. It really makes it easy for us to get adjusted because we're used to the cold. And like okay, homesteaders and prepsteaders. It's just kind of walking around the property today. We're supposed to be in a snow or ice storm, and we're actually not. It's kind of eerily warm for this time of the year, and it's also very wet. Like, I was gonna run to town today, and I didn't because I thought there was gonna be ice, and I didn't want to chance it. But I got to go run and get the mail, so I'll take you. You guys can come along with me. We'll see how this microphone works in the little utility vehicle. And I'll show you this really quick because it's kind of funny. I don't know if it works, but I mean, it has been working. So in my utility vehicle, I keep bounce sheets like this on the seats, on the floorboards. I don't know if it's true or not, but I was told that it keeps the mice away. And so far, so good. And as you can see, I still have my perimeter line down here, and I literally have not stopped and cleaned beyond this point right here. So this piece of wood right there, this pallet is my perimeter line. I check daily in here. I've got the little mouse trap. I haven't had one in here in a while. Oh, there's a couple in there now. So it's cold enough where I need to come back and empty that. So it's kind of weird how that goes, because I will literally check it every day, and then there'll be nothing, and then I go and it's like 2 or 3 of them in there. So I need to empty that when I get back. But let's try this out and see how these microphones work with the engine running. I may have to, unfortunately, edit out if it's horrible sounding, but we'll see. I've seen people use these microphones on Jeeps and stuff with the tops off, so we'll see. Fuel injected. My carbureted ATV starts right up. This thing, it does not start up as easy. Okay, so other than that, by the time this comes out, you'll probably know about my side hustles. So still working on some of the surplus stuff. I kind of feel like this video is going to be useless because it's going to be really loud. But you can get an idea how long I got to drive to go get the mail. It's a fun drive though. And I've just been, this morning, just working on a lot of little projects, checking the news. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the news. a lot of crazy stuff in the country, so we'll see how things are. But I don't have the heat on in here because I'm not going to be in here long enough, so figure why bother. Yeah, I really wanted to go to the post office because I'm going to be at an event in a couple weeks in town, and I got some stickers to give out. So that's what I'm going to, my stickers arrived in the mail, so I'm going to check those out, and I'm going to mail some out to a couple people once I, let's see. Like I said, I'm really curious to see if this video is going to be usable or just complete garbage with these mics. We shall see. Alright, sorry about that. Had to make a turn there. Got somebody in the end of the driveway. I gotta stop this. Sorry about that. I came to the road, the paved road, where we actually meet the paved road, and there's a car parked at the end of the, like right blocking kind of my path to the road so I can get the mail. And there was a young lady, and it looked like two young ladies, and I think me pulling up, coming out of nowhere, and they kind of looked at me and kind of just took off. It didn't look like they were doing anything bad. They were just pulled over looking at GPS, something, you know, and I didn't mean to startle them, but I probably look a little weird, and they probably weren't expecting anybody to be coming down this road, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna just turn around. You kind of got an idea how long the road is to get to the road, to the paved road. So I'm gonna turn around and head back. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm really curious to see how this turns out, and we shall see how this video turns out, because I hopefully it's not all garbage, but we'll see. So I'm gonna turn around, because why do you want to hear me if the video doesn't work? Why waste the time recording? But we'll see, and then I'll show you some other things that I'm working on today too. Okay, I had to stop and pull over. I was on the four-wheeler. I don't know if you can hopefully see this. I'm gonna try to zoom in on this. But this is, it's called something special, but it's when the freeze line up in the mountains, and you can see it up there. There's a straight up line, and then it's frozen up past that line, and you can see it off in the distance. I'm gonna try to zoom. It might destroy the video quality, but we'll see what happens. I'll check it out right now. Okay, hopefully it's not totally ruining the video quality, but you can kind of see that line, and it looks so much better in person. It's just really cool. Like, it's so quiet, but yet there's the four-wheeler over there. I gotta go walk down there. I still got a little ways to go to get to the house. Okay, I want to show you one other thing before we go into the bunker. Just holding, oh my gosh, my hands are cold. Okay, I'm going to flip this camera around really quick and show you this. That is my $20 load of wood. It is a mix of cedar and some pine that I'm going to use for the goat shelter and some other things. I mean, you can see that they call it the first cuts when they, I'll get around here a little bit better. But I mean, some of these slabs are pretty thick. I'll go to the front here too. Wow, my hands are frozen. It is just a wet cold. Okay, here you go. You can get a good view of some of these. And I mean, here's my hand, just to give you a, the size. And looking at some of these, you can see the top one's really cool. I mean, they're live edges, and most of them have just one side cut or two sides cut. So I'm looking for a cheap table saw right now. And then this board right here, it was given as a sample. That's one of the nicer ones, just so I can see if it's going to work out. And yeah, I've got a lot of uses for this, so I'll be interested to see this. Okay. And then you'll be happy to know we got over... I did find out some more information on the bunker, so I talked to the builder. Where it's buried in the dirt, there was... First, he sprayed the whole thing with dry lock, and then from the dirt line below, there's some kind of tar in there, but nothing on the inside. And then I'll show you what we got going on here, because I did do a couple things in here. 1 second. So I was in here earlier today. You can probably see my footsteps. You might be able to see my footsteps down there. But I went in there to check the thermometer, and then here you can see a new addition to the shelter. I got a fun little sign that I actually had. And then I got this locker off of Facebook Marketplace. It's one of those military style lockers. It's made for rifles and things like that. But I'm going to use it to store like the emergency essentials, like some canned food or some, something, and some bottled water and stuff like that. And then on top of it, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, I'm having camera troubles right now. I don't know if it's because it's cold, but as you can see on top of here, I got a battering ram. It's kind of a package deal. And then I got a used AT4 tube or whatever, like a replica tube, one of those ones, the rocket tubes. You would hang it on your wall and use it as a decoration. I'm probably going to sell it though. I really don't need that. I just wanted it was a package deal, and it was kind of neat. And then this sign down there, I tried to, it's stamped metal and it's not flat, and the door is plate steel, so when I tried to put some magnets on it, it didn't stay on there very well, so it's probably not going to work very good. Okay, and that's unfortunately the only updates in here. I've been talking to a couple contractors about a better door, because it's not a bad door, but it would be kind of nice to have a really secure door, so if there's ever a storm or something like that, I just have zero doubt. Okay, as you can see, it's still cold out. Still, you can see my breath maybe. We did have baby goats, so I will show you that right now. And 2 little baby goats. We've got I think I probably put a clip of this in the beginning of this, because this video has kind of been a compilation of just bits and pieces of what's been going on the last couple days, because it was literally no snow, then really cold, and then now it's still cold, but at least it's sunny out. So it's been a good time, because I've been doing some projects inside the house, trying to come up with some new storage solutions. I've got a lot of indoor projects that I'm probably going to do in the middle of summer when it's really hot and the house is air conditioned. So, because I actually like the cold, so weather like this, it's kind of nice. I've been just trying to catch up on some videos and working my way ahead so I can get caught up, and I can give myself a little break so I can go enjoy some of this weather. Until next time, this is just what's going on. This is what's happening. I mean, we've been stuck here a couple days, and it's not a bad thing. But like I said, if you saw the loneliness for homesteading or off-grid living, you get used to it. I mean, it's the one thing I do love about cold weather like this, besides the animals you can probably hear in the background, it is so quiet. Like, it is just crazy quiet, and I love that. But it's actually much colder than I thought, because I'm just in a sweater and I'm freezing. But until next time, thanks again. Keep watching, because I've got a lot of projects planned for the other building, the bunker. The bunker has just been in my mind, trying to get that thing finished, the ventilation, the increased security, the storm survivability, and some storage in there. and some other things that we're working on. We actually have another spot for a second bunker that I'm kind of working on too. So that's another, we're not sure if we're going to do a in-ground greenhouse or some kind of other, like a true root cellar specific just for that in this other location. But until next time, thanks again. Stay warm, stay safe, and we will see you later. Thanks. Good camera. I'm still waiting for the temperature in my water to be perfect. It's still warming up. I'm gonna end it there. Thanks. Like and subscribe. I gotta support this shirt because it was a gift. I love it. I do. So thanks again.